There has been a lot of discussions on how the human race came to be in terms of our colors and our race. We have the blacks, we have the Asians, and we have the Europeans. In simple terms, it's just white and black. I welcome you all to my YouTube channel. All right, welcome back. Today I'm going to take us on a journey on how the human race were created. I will start from the beginning, when God created Adam and Eve. And this is the beautiful thing about the story. We were told in Genesis 2:23 that God brought Eve to Adam. And when Adam saw Eve, he could recognize a part of himself in her and all over her. There was a semblance between them. My proof and my evidence and the fact of what I'm saying is Genesis 2:23. Adam called Eve bone of my bone, flesh of my flesh. That goes to tell that Adam recognized Eve to be same color as him. God created the first two beings same color. It could be black, it could be white. Let's take that they were blacks. Adam and Eve were blacks. That was the first race that began on earth. Adam and Eve were same race. Moving on, where other race came to be was when Cain unalived his brother Abel. And God cursed him, and God placed a mark on him. Why? Remember, Cain said that if anyone should see him because of the mark, they will want to unalive him. And God placed a declaration that no one should unalive Cain. The mark God gave to Cain was a visible mark. It's something people could see. I want to believe that God took away the melanin from Cain. And that was when Cain became white and went on and populated the earth with his own race. So I believe that that is the foundation of where the different race came about. You have blacks and you have the whites. So when they continue to populate the earth, they continue to have different colors, different race, so on. Just like we have the whites marrying the blacks, you could see how their children are. That's just it. So Adam and Eve were first same color, same race. That's why Adam could identify Eve to be bone of his bone and flesh of his flesh. Cain was given a mark, and that mark was a mark that changed his color. That's why it's a mark. Because, take for instance, if it's a mark that has to do with a cut, it means he can hide the cut from people. But he said, if anyone should see him, that they want to unalive him, the moment they sight him, it means the mark was a visible mark that covers every part of his body that they could recognize and say, this is Cain. So this is the point I'm trying to make, that in the beginning, it was one race, black, and now later Cain was given a mark, became white, because melanin was taken out of him and he became white. And we have seen this proof. I think I came across a video concerning a black man that his skin later turned into white. I think it happens. Now, this is the twist to it. It's still possible that the first race, Adam and Eve, were white. And Cain was given a mark, and God placed melanin into Cain, and Cain became black. But we all know that the possibility of a white person becoming black is 0 to nothing. We all know that. There's never been any proof that a white man became black. So, I have never read anywhere that a white man became black. But I have seen studies, I have seen videos that a black man became white. So I'll let you all decide on which side you are going to stay on. But I'm just trying to state the obvious. I believe that the first race were the blacks. God created the blacks, created the black race first. Said from the dust of the ground, he made man. The dust is brown, though what some people used to call white black. It's not really white black. It's just brown and light brown. Dark brown, light brown. That's just what we are. We are same color. We are light brown, we are dark brown, we have dark brown, we have the light brown. But we have come to the terms and say white and black. So that's a common word we use to describe the race. But for me, just for entertainment purposes, I'm not making this video to spite anyone or to make anyone feel bad. It's just for educational purposes only. For me, I feel that the first race were the black race. God created the black race first. And Cain, unaliving his brother, made God to give him a mark, taking away that blackness away from him and making him white. And that is where other race comes into play. So, thanks for being with me on this important discussion. See you on my next video.